state-of-the-art base medrash. After 10 years, we're finally getting a Alvik base medrash to really reflect the quality of the learning, the midas tables, the mussar, the davening that we have over here. As excited as we are about this wonderful brick and mortar facility that we are building, the true emphasis and the true focus, and where we really invest our efforts, is in building the future Banquet.
Okay, but that's not a defining characteristic of a mamas.
So why is that a defining characteristic?
That's the kasha. I don't understand. Why is loyalty a mama coming?
Every perception does the time. So when the Republic said that the cold is not like the Ak, he was talking about cold of Mavet.
I really enjoy this class. The kids are really amazing. I love my Rebbe. Rosen's an amazing Rebbe. He's really funny.
They're very close with the Talmidim. They have close relationships. To me, it feels like they're my family. The boys in this yeshiva, they don't like make fun of each other. They're very nice with each other. Like the older grades, they don't like ignore the younger grades. They learn with them. By Mishnah, the 12th graders learn with the 9th graders, and everyone's just together learning.
Most of the kids here are really nice. Alright, so all the kids here are really nice, and they work really good.
There are 10 boys in the dorm. Everyone's like looking out for each other, always making food for each other. There's like a cook in the yeshiva, in the dorm, that makes for like all the boys because he's just good. And we're always schmoozing, and it's a very good atmosphere.
I didn't know anybody when I came to MBY, but slowly I made new friends, I made relationships with my Rebbe, and now everything's going fine.
Yeah, I really like the Rebbeim at MBY. They're like instill in you the Gemara, and they really teach you very nicely. I really like my math teacher, Mr. Grimes, as he really like instills me the math, and I love how he teaches the math.
As we look to the future, we have to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu for the miracle of the previous 10 years. We have to thank the parents who have entrusted us with their most precious possessions. We have to thank the Talmidim who pushed us to achieve higher goals than we originally intended. We have to thank the Rabbeim and the teachers for 10 years of the most amazing chinuch and education. And we'd like you to enjoy some of the highlights of the previous 10 years of Mesivta Birkas Yitzchok.
As Chazal tell us, as Voheva Basufa, the war, the Mulchama of Torah that takes place in the Beis Medrash is one that leads to the greatest commitment of ahava, of closeness, of chaverim one to another.
The first day of school, when I walked in, and the whole atmosphere, the davening was amazing, and all the kids were nice, and just great guys, great atmosphere. And it was serious, and I just had fun from the very first day, and it was just amazing. The roar coming out of the Beis Medrash is just one of the hallmarks of a yeshiva, and Baruch Hashem, we have it coming out at full blast. Just the roar of Torah coming from the walls of the Beis Medrash.
Okay, you have a ring. Do concentrate on the job at hand. Okay.
I've spoken to friends around the country, yes, and they said that they're jealous as to how happy I am in yeshiva. The boys in Mesivta, Birkas, Yitzchok all talk about the yeshiva with excitement, and they're happy to go back for the next year. The MBY Rebbeim taught us that it's important to constantly be growing. From the high school years, throughout the high school years, after the high school years, into the years of your marriage, to constantly be a person who's looking to better themselves in their relationships, in their menschlichkeit, in their yiras Hashem, and in their learning.
A Rebbe is not a teacher. A Rebbe is somebody that gives a piece of life. He invigorates the student and he gives them a part of his own life. Talmidim are like banim. Students are like the person's own sons. The Rosh Yeshiva always asks, if this was your son, what would you do? But that's how the Rosh Yeshiva looks at every single bacher.
He really cares. He really cares about us.
It's great. Around this time, it was my birthday, and some of the seniors and a few of my friends, the Loftmans and Chaim Lowy, Lial and the Zuchas, I went home for Shabbos to Calabasas, and they drove in and they surprised me at the bowling alley, and they just said, hey, happy birthday. And we went bowling together. And I said there's something amazing in that, because in other high schools you won't find guys a lot older than you that are willing to give of their time just to come and make you feel good. And I said that it's only because these guys are masmidim and they that it's the Torah they learn that makes them this way. And I said there has to be something here for me.
Good evening and welcome to MBY News. I'm Yaakov Blinder.
And I'm Yitzchok Fanik.
Tonight, in groundbreaking news, we'll have a special investigation into one of the most amazing phenomena to have impacted the West Coast Jewish community, the amazing yeshiva, Mesivta Birkas Yitzchok.
I think it's very valuable that MBY opens the doors towards essentially any direction a person can want to go. We already have experience from the few graduating classes that we have of very diverse number of people going to any yeshiva. I've heard from people that have never even heard of MBY until they met someone from MBY, and then they say, oh, you're so well-rounded, you must be able to go anywhere you want to.
Other people are telling us, oh, you're in yeshiva, they think, okay, so you're ditching all your secular studies, but then you say, no, I'm actually, I'm looking forward to going into psychology, or kids are looking forward to coming into computer sciences, and they're just completely astounded.
Serving the Rebbeinu Shalom as a Rosh Yeshiva, as a Rebbe, or he's going to be serving the Rebbeinu Shalom as a cardiologist or as an accountant.
2.30.
As the Rosh Yeshiva always says, you could be the doctors and the lawyers and be the same Talmud Chacham that the guy learning in Kol is.
2 minutes till he gets up, but it's not Yachid. How is a Beis Medrash Yachid?
What is important is that he feels that learning, that's his true sense of success. Being involved in Avodas Hashem, his Kiyum HaMitzvahs, how his Shabbos table looks.
Bingo. The power equals...
I like my math class.
I enjoy physics. There's a great English program here.
It's a jam-packed day, but if you manage time correctly, it will pay off. And the proof to that is the alumni. You have to look at the kids who get into the best yeshivas and have the choice to do whatever they want after because of the hard work they put in.
So what more liberating feeling is it that a boy feels that he's free? He's free to do whatever he wants. He can pursue whatever endeavor in life. He can go ahead and attack it with full force.
Much of the learning in MBY is Gemara, both Iyun and Birkas, but it is not only about the Gemara. The other invaluable shiurim include Hashkafa, Chumash, Musar, and Halacha. We go back live to our base Medrash reporter, Moshe Klein, where the weekly Navi Shir is about to begin.
Thanks, Yitzchok David. We're here in the base Medrash live with one of our seniors, Micha Weinman. Micha, I believe you're in your 4th year now of learning Navi with the Rosh Yeshiva.
Yes, I am, Moshe. The yeshiva has started its 3rd 4-year cycle of Nevi'im Rishonim. Over these 4 years, we learn all of Nevi'im Rishonim Be'iyun in depth. So this year, by the end of this year, I would have taken a cumulative test on all of Nevi'im Rishonim. Oh, I need to go take the Navi quiz right now. The Yeshiva starts at 1:02. I need to go. Thank you.
Shalom to MBY is definitely a big deal. It's taken very seriously. I make the chant. It becomes a center of attention, definitely, and people love it.
Davening in general is really nice in the yeshiva, and it gets you really enthusiastic, gets you really into davening. So some of the things that are special about the yeshiva are all the extra parts of it, meaning like there was a Malava Malka with the slichas afterwards. We had a Simchas Torah, which was nothing like I've ever had before. The whole ruach, the whole atmosphere is really, really nice.
No yeshiva could be really complete without a mother figure taking care of not only the Bachrim in the yeshiva, but the Rebbeim and the Hanhala as well. And from the moment I walked into the yeshiva, the Rebbitzin was warm and welcoming and took that role in making sure that the boys have what they need and that they don't have what they don't need.
Rebbitzin cares about everyone, definitely. Yeah, she makes sure everyone's okay.
The whole school is just like a family.
Tendler and the staff here treat the boys with respect, as though they were autonomous and responsible adults who can be trusted to make choices for their lives. And I think the boys recognize that, they appreciate it, and they reciprocate that trust. That I think is rare and wonderful.
Whether they're playing ball with each other, it's just a very healthy place, and it creates a healthy religious personality.
We are in a very professional MBY basketball court. Everyone's friends with each other. The 12th graders are friends with the 10th graders, and 11th graders with the 9th graders, and it's like all one big mix. Everyone's together in a common goal.
You've polished our gem, and he shines. Thank you so much.
Avoid